Where's my music playing from? Oh my goodness. Hello. I'm live. This is Jason with Akers Pest Control. How's everybody doing tonight? Happy Thursday. Hope everybody's ready for the weekend. One more full day to go. Oh, look at my cup. It's my cocoa. This is cocoa. Hot cocoa. My son made it for me. This is my wife ear. This is the way I wear my headset, so that my wife, who sits there, if she needs to say something, I can hear her. So this is called wife ear. When you're a bachelor, you don't wear wife ear, but when you get married, you have to wear wife ear headsets. So anyway, I had a question come in over my Facebook that I'm actually going to address.
Talking to before you got on.
Do what?
You were talking to them just before you got on.
Yeah, I was talking to them right before I got on. It's one of the reasons I'm so late tonight. But I want to address, I'm actually going to pull it up here so I can read it. I'm not going to pull it up in front of everybody else or anything like that. But I want to go over something that I disagree with. I do this a lot on my channel. But I want to talk about a type of treatment that is becoming more popular. A lot of pest control may be pushing this. At least one company I know of, which I'm not going to mention right now on stream, because I'm not going to talk about other exterminators. But I don't agree with this treatment at all. Now, everybody knows I don't agree with heat treatments. It's not about heat treatment. It's actually, we're going to talk about Vicane. We're going to talk about gas. All right, and I'm going to explain to you why I disagree with this and why it's a bad idea. If you're on the fence and you're thinking about doing a Vicane treatment, I'm going to explain to you why it's a bad idea. So Vicane is I'm just going to jump right into it. I know there's only 8 people in here right now, and usually I wait until there's a few more people in here before I start talking, but this is fresh in my mind and I want to talk about it now. And if you're just coming in, people can always rewind and watch it. But they're getting ready. This certain person, I'm actually going to read this. Let me move it over here so I can look at the screen at the same time. So this person has actually sent this message to me on Facebook, and which I don't typically, talk a lot on Facebook or anything like that, because it's one of those things, I just hate Facebook. But it came through my business page, and this person was thinking of doing a Vicane treatment, actually getting ready to sign a contract with a pest control company doing Vicane. And so Vicane, for those that don't know, because I don't talk about it a lot, because it's something that I've already discussed on 1 or 2 videos I've made already, and about how toxic it is and how it kills people. And crossfire doesn't kill people. I don't know not of a single person that's ever died from crossfire, not once. But I do know several stories across the country, even to this day. It happens still to this day. People die from Vicane. It is a gas typically used to treat drywood termites, carpenter ants, things like that. That's typically what they use it for. And you hear about people tinting their house for things like termites. That's what Vicane is actually for. That's what it does. You treat houses with, you tint them and you gas the house. Now, gassing is not the same as a fog. So like a bug bomb, like you'd buy at Target or Walmart or wherever, those aren't the same. That's a liquid. It's just a small particle, but it's not a gas. A gas is actually like air that can flow through the wall voids. And it does kill bed bugs. It's a very successful way to kill bed bugs, but it's also a very successful way to kill you. And I'll explain why. Because Vicane, so Virginia actually, they had outlawed Vicane. They didn't technically outlaw it, but they wouldn't insure anyone that was using Vicane for many years in Virginia. And the reason that they did this was because there were people who were dying from Vicane treatments. There were people in Virginia who had died from Vicane treatments. There's a couple in Galax, Virginia, that died from a Vicane treatment back in the 80s. And you can look this up. You can find this newspaper article and you can read about this family. But the thing is that it wasn't really used in Virginia at all for a very long time. I mean, here we are in 2022. People are talking about getting Vicane treatments. And it started being pushed again now. Now, what I want to point out is I've never killed anybody with pesticides that I've applied. Everybody worries about toxicity of chemicals. Everybody worries about, well, if I spray my mattress, if I spray stuff, is it going to kill me? Is it going to hurt my children? Is it going to hurt me? You know, death is hurt. I mean, that's pretty hurt. That's as hurt as you can get. And if you gas a house and you kill your customer, well, I bet you they won't complain about bed bugs anymore because they're dead. You can't complain about bed bugs if you're dead. And I want to point this out, that it does happen still. And you can bring it up to these salesmen and you can ask them, you can say, well, how many people have died from Vicane? And they won't admit it to you. They won't tell you the truth. They won't tell you that people still die across the country from Vicane. They will not tell you this. You have to do your research yourself because it's not in their best interest to tell you that, yes, it's true. There are people who die from Vicane still to this day in this country because it is toxic. It is very toxic. So, oh boy, let's start freaking blocking the people already. Let's see, put user in timeout. Actually, I need to block that person. Let me see. There we go. Completely blocked. But, sorry, I get these bots in my room chatting and talking about hot girls. No, so what happens is, so Kenju asks, how do they go back in too soon? So the family that died in Galax did not go back too soon. They actually waited, I think it was like 2 days longer than what they needed to go in the house. But what happens is Vicane absorbs into synthetic materials. So plastics, stuff like that. Now, back before the 80s, their pillows weren't really made with synthetic material. Most of them had like down or cotton, different things that they would stuff pillows with, wool and stuff like that. They would stuff pillows or straw even.
Attaches to
but
plastics.
Vicane attaches itself to plastics. And the problem with a pillow is soft, it's cushiony, it has lots of holes, lots of areas that can hold on to gas. And so what happens when you lay on the pillow, because it's attached itself to these plastic fibers inside your pillow, and not just in your pillow, mattresses are made with plastic fibers. It's a way that they make, like clothes are made, yes, I know. But clothing, lots of things are made with plastics. So that's what polyester is. Polyester is plastic, spandex, these types of different materials that they make things out of. What is that foam called that you use for sewing? That batting material. Polyester batting is real common in pillows. And so what happens is it holds on to the gas particle, and when you lay on the pillow. So what happened to this family specific? It was a man and wife. They were an elderly couple, and they had gone back in the house. They were asleep in the bed. The man had a seizure in the middle of the night. The woman woke up because her husband's having a seizure. She calls 911. The ambulance comes to take him to the hospital. She says, wait, let me go in and grab my pillows. She grabs her pillows out of the house. She comes out. They get in the ambulance. They go to the hospital. They both die in the ambulance before they get to the hospital. And this was in Galax. This is where my dad's from. And this is why this story rings true with me, because my family's from Galax. All right, half of my family. My dad's side of the family is from Galax. My mom's side of the family is from Lynchburg. But the point is that I know this story. This was a big deal when I was a kid. It was something my dad talked about. It was something people talked about because it was a big deal. And it's one of the reasons that Virginia pushed Vicane out of the state. Now, I don't know why they've allowed it back in the state. I don't know the reasoning around it. Bed bugs. So here are the facts. All right. Bed bugs do not spread disease. Okay, that's number one. They don't spread disease. They're not going to kill you. I know they're obnoxious. I know they're irritating. I know you'll lose sleep over them. But they're not going to kill you. Mosquitoes carry malaria and all kinds of other diseases. Fleas carry diseases. Roaches carry diseases. Bed bugs don't carry diseases. So when you're talking about doing something so drastic as to put a toxic, highly toxic gas into your house that can kill you dead over a bug that can't kill you dead. Bed bugs don't hurt you. They don't hurt you. They're just annoying. They won't kill you. So, why would you go to the extreme of pumping a toxic gas? I'll tell you. Because a salesman has scared you to death. A salesman comes into your house and he says, your children have been getting bit? Or Maybe you're the only one that's been bit. Oh, well, you don't want your kids to get bit, do you? What about your spouse? What about your pets? Don't you care about the other people that live in your house? What is wrong with you? That's the kind of thought they put in your head. And you're now in your mind of, oh my God, my children are getting bitten in the middle of the night, and oh my God, they can't defend themselves against these bugs. What am I going to do? Yes, please, I will sign. I'll sign right now. And that's the way they get you. They convince you to sign on the dotted line while you're in a moment of fear, you're in a moment of weakness. They take advantage of you, and they sell you a Vicane treatment because it's very expensive. It's a very expensive treatment to do Vicane. It's expensive to do heat, and it's expensive to do Vicane. But it's the exact same sales tactic. They scare you, and they tell you, look, we're going to get rid of this problem today. I know you're having this problem, but we're going to do it right now. It's like when the little baby falls, or like my toddler, he's like 4. I guess he's not a toddler anymore, he's like a little boy, but he falls, he skins his knee. He wants it taken care of right now. If you just go get a Band-Aid, there may not even be any blood on it. But you go get a Band-Aid and you stick it on that boo-boo and you kiss his boo-boo and he's all better and it's solved. The problem is instant gratification, solved right away. That is how people sell you bedbug treatments. Is they tell you, look, we're going to take care of this right now. You're not going to have any more problems after today. Yes, you have to stay out of the house for 3 or 4 days, but as soon as you come back in, the bedbugs will be dead. No more fear. Don't worry. We're going to take care of you. And that's how they sell you. That's exactly what they do. So, I know how people sell work. I know I've been in sales my whole life. I've been in physical sales, door knocking, selling door to door since I was 17 years old. And it is a sales tactic that a lot of salesmen use that I completely disagree with. I don't agree with it. I've never used it. I don't like to sell to people. Honestly, I don't really try to sell to people. I just tell them the truth. They'll call me and I'll say yes. Truthfully, if I come out to your house and I use Crossfire, it's not going to get rid of the problem instantly. It takes a while for them to all hatch out, come out and die. But this is what I charge. It's a lot cheaper than Vicane. It's a lot cheaper than heat. You know, you can go with what you want. Personally, I'm a father of 4. There's no way that I would let anybody come into my house and use Vicane, knowing what I know about Vicane and researching what I've researched. I know that it's not safe. I know it's not a good idea to do it. And so, personally, I would not do it. It's a personal choice. I know there have been people that have done Vicane that have not died. It's something that people do. I mean, if they were killing people left and right with Vicane, they wouldn't still be using it. But it doesn't, you can still argue the fact that it does still kill people. And maybe not a lot of people. But, do you want to be the statistic? Do you want to be that one person that they decide to ban it over? Is that what needs to happen? Just to get rid of a bug that doesn't make you sick. Yeah, maybe sick in the head. Maybe it makes you worry to death. Maybe it makes you a little paranoid. But they don't kill you. They don't kill you. And that's important. I don't want anybody on my channel or anybody that comes for advice from me at all, asking me, what would you do in this situation? Well, hell, I would not use Vicane. That's for sure honest. I would never use it. So, if there's any questions about Vicane, don't hesitate to ask. I've researched a lot about it. The reason I started researching so heavily about Vicane is because I had a Canadian who lived in Charlottesville, and she's trying to move back to Canada, and Canadian government would not let her move her mattress back to Canada without proving it was treated with Vicane. And, mattresses, the mattress she had was a Tempur-Pedic, which absolutely is made from all kinds of synthetic material. And, because I have a Tempur-Pedic, I know, it's just a big mattress of foam, okay? It's just a big foam mattress, nothing but plastic in that. And I told her it was dangerous, and I thought it was against the law in Virginia to use Vicane. That's when I found out they were bringing Vicane back. That's when I found out that it was legal to treat your bed with Vicane, and I'm like, that's insane. And I've been talking about it ever since. In fact, the very first video I made on this channel about Vicane, if you go through and you search, it's back when I lived like 2-3 houses ago, and I talked about it that week. I made a video that week. It doesn't have a lot of views because, it's not something that people really search a lot on YouTube, but it's there. I've talked about it. No, Vicane is odorless. So Kenju asked, does it have an odor to it? Would you be able to smell it in your pillow if it was there? No, it's odorless. It doesn't have an odor. Vicane doesn't smell. I really like hot chocolate. There's no marshmallows in it though. Okay, I'll show you. Ah! That's my hot chocolate. Isn't that pretty? Hot chocolate. I still have my bed bugs, by the way. Uh-oh. I don't have my bed bugs. These are the dead ones. There they are. I found them. I thought I lost them for a minute there. Wake them up. I'm like, dinner time! Hello, fellas! Actually, I think these are all females. Come on. Fall down in there! Oh, yeah! Look at them moving in there. They're my pets. Anyway. Kenju says I should feed them. Wife says I should feed them. I say, nope. Oh. See, the thing about hot chocolate is it makes you hot. So I got water too. Where do you live, Kenju? Do you live in the U.S.? I can't remember. Let me see if I got my phone lines open too, because I don't know if I have them open yet or not. I do. Phone line is open, and I am good to answer calls if any calls come in on the live stream tonight. I don't know if it's going to be very many people here tonight. I've been on for 20 minutes, and there's only been 11 people. Oh, Wisconsin. You're from Wisconsin. I got family who live in Wisconsin. Well, not my family, my wife's family. In-laws. In-laws. Bedbugs can drive you to do some crazy things. Thanks to your channel, I got rid of them for $40. That is good news. That's what I like. And that's the thing about Crossfire. A lot of people are scared to spray pesticides on their bed, on their mattresses, whatever. They're like, I don't want to spray. I did. Oh, man. I need to make a TikTok. I think I woke up the baby. I was being too loud. I get really... My wife texted me and she said it sounds like I'm talking upstairs. So I need to be quiet because I'm waking up the baby. But I get very... I don't know. What's the word? Passionate? Hello, this is Jason with Green Acres Pest Control. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm the caller from last week, and remember I told you I was going to use the pepper spray? Well, I did Friday. And I want to ask one question.
Yes.
I sprayed pillows that don't have covers, and are they going to be safe to, lay your head on or stuff? Or...
You're not supposed to spray pillows.
Oh.
Let me see. I never used Bedlam. I know that Bedlam was replaced with Crossfire. But you're not supposed to spray your pillows with any... I don't know of any pesticide label that says you can spray your pillows. It says... let's see here. Man, I can't see as good as I used to. Yeah, it doesn't say... Well, I didn't know it kills mites too. But it says apply as a spot treatment, cracks and crevices around baseboards, floorboards, bed frames, wall hangings, headboards, furniture, window frames, millwork, walls. Apply as a surface spray to carpet, mattresses, box springs, walls, furniture, bedding, floor coverings. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about pillows at all, which, like I said, normally pesticides will specifically state even not to spray pillows, or they'll just omit that. And basically, if it's not on the label, they pretty much figure that you're not going to spray there. So you're not supposed to. You can wash it out. I used to spray pillows. I mean, not pillows. I used to wash my pillows back when I lived with when I lived with my mom and dad. I was just a kid. But we used to wash our pillows, and we would throw a tennis ball in there with them when you throw them in the dryer, so it would beat out the stuffing and keep them from getting all matted up in one end. And that's the way we used to do it. But I would absolutely recommend that if you spray pesticide on your pillows, you should probably wash your pillows. I would not sleep on them.
Okay.
Because I don't know,
thank you so much.
how bedlam would work. I don't know what it would even do to you as far as like sickness or anything like that, because I've never used it myself, and I'm not really savvy with the label. But I don't know of any chemical that says that you can actually even spray the pillow. In fact, I think Crossfire even says right on the label not to spray pillows. So, and the same company made both chemicals.
Should I, now the ones that can't be washed, should they just be thrown away?
If they were my pillows, I would. I mean, personally, just because it's not worth the risk. Like I was just talking about, Vicane and stuff, and it's like, it's something that I wouldn't do because it's really dangerous, and I wouldn't want to sleep on a pillow that had pesticide on it. Personally, I just wouldn't want to do it. Even if you put a mattress cover or a pillowcase on it, I still think, I mean, because you breathe in it and stuff, and I just don't think that would be very safe. Personally, I don't think it would be safe.
Okay, thank you, because I was going to just let it happen because my mother's been screaming about them. They're expensive pillows, so
well,
I'm investing $100 in the pillows.
The thing is that so you can wash. I mean, even Tempur-Pedic pillows, even though they're those really heavy foam pillows, they can be washed by hand. You wouldn't even have to put it in a washing machine, but you'd still have to throw it in a dryer. But you can wash them out. You can wash your pillows with soap and water by hand and squeeze them out like a sponge. That's the way they make pillows nowadays. That's what I was explaining on the live tonight, is that chemicals will absorb into those foam. The foam that they make pillows out of now, it just absorbs into it, and it's not safe. It's mainly because of the way they make the pillow. Back when it was like down or cotton stuff that you could easily wash.
These are pillows that are like connected to the couch too.
Oh well, no, that's different. Now those are cushions, right? You're talking about the cushions, like the back cushions and stuff.
Not really. They're designed like them, but they're like small pillows that came with the,
That's not a problem.
Came.
I treat those all the time. If they're sewn into the couch, I treat those all the time.
No, they're not sewn to the couch. They're like, they came with the couch, but they're like pillows for the sides.
Like decorative pillows.
Yeah, they came with the couch.
Yeah, my wife's got 100 of those.
You think I could still wash those? And
I would look at the label and see. Some of them will say you can wash on gentle cold. It just depends on what the label. It'll have a tag on it. It'll tell you how to wash them.
Well,
I mean, if you spilled coffee, if you spilled coffee on it, you would think you'd be able to wash it.
You think though that if I wash them, they'll be good then?
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
Oh, thank you so much. You're saving me. I need it. Do you have like a Cash App or something? I mean,
there are links to all that stuff on my YouTube, but I don't promote it. I just let people find it. And then I'm like, oh, guess what somebody gave me today? Kind of that thing, because I don't promote it. I don't try to take people's money. I just try to help people.
And God bless you for that again.
No problem.
I didn't know nothing about it, and I was just going to let the pillows go out there, and thank God I didn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to lay on a pillow that's been covered in pesticide. I mean, if it's a $100 pillow, you should be able to wash it out. But you can wash chemical out of your clothes. They tell you right on the label that if you get chemical on your clothes, you need to take them and throw them in the washing machine by themselves and wash them and make sure they're washed out. So you can absolutely do that.
You can believe when it said that too. It said on the back of the label, as soon as you're done, take your take all your clothes, throw them in the washer, and jump in the shower. And that's what I did.
Right. That's what you do.
I just think I overdid it, but especially with the pillows now. But I haven't seen one bed bug yet.
Good. That's important.
Yeah, I mean, I heard Bedlam's okay.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I read
bedlam's
it.
not bad. Bedlam's not a bad chemical. The reason that MGK started producing Crossfire is, and this is from the rep himself, because he told me himself, is because the bedlam stopped killing them as well. So what happens is that bed bugs start to develop resistance to chemicals the more the chemicals are used on them, and generationally, the more they reproduce, the more their babies will be resistant, and then their babies will be resistant, and so on and so forth. And eventually, you have a strain of bed bug that just can't be killed by it anymore, and that's why they moved on to things like Crossfire and other pesticides. So, but right now, Crossfire is going strong, working really well.
I want to ask this. If you have things out in your garage and it's 20 below, or it's 20 degrees or a little bit lower, will that kill the bed bugs?
No. Even if it doesn't, not until it's 40 below zero.
It's got to be below zero?
40 below. 40 below. Negative 40.
Oh.
Like Arctic Circle cold. That'll kill bed bugs. But
Wow.
no, 20 degrees won't kill them.
That is crazy.
Yeah, even if you get to like 0 or even negative 10, it won't kill them either. They're pretty resilient.
You just answered a million questions because my
There's-
mom wants this chair back in, but that's where I think the infestation came from.
Oh yeah, you need to treat the chair. Treat the chair. Kill the bed bugs in the chair and then use it. And yeah, they'll come out of it and they'll die.
I'm afraid. What if Bedlam doesn't do it?
Oh, there's only one way to find out.
I just need to go get Crossfire. That's what I
Crossfire
need
is
to do.
good stuff. I recommend it everywhere. It's good. It's really good.
Yeah, I've seen your success stories. I've seen people saying it and everything. I noticed that everybody's they're having success stories with Crossfire.
There's a couple that aren't as successful, and most of them, I believe, aren't successful. Not because of more than likely either misapplication or not understanding exactly how to mix the chemical.
Well, it's from what they say. I don't know if you keep up in other states, but Michigan's on the rise for bed bugs.
Oh, everybody is. Everybody is.
I heard Detroit's number 2 next to New York.
Yeah, it was. They used to. So back a couple years ago, I used to follow that really close, like the different cities and stuff that had them. And DC was like 3 on the list, and then it was like Chicago, and there was Detroit and New York City. I think New York City was like 10 though, but this was like maybe 5 years ago. And now I haven't looked in a long time, but I know DC was way up there. I've done a lot of bedbug jobs in Northern Virginia up around DC.
Because, sir, I don't ever want to experience bed bugs again in my life. And
Oh,
I'm
me neither.
terrified because you told
I've had them.
you told me about the eggs. Yeah, it was just gross the first one I picked up, and I smashed it, and my blood splattered everywhere. I was just like, oh my god.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, I appreciate you calling.
I don't know. I almost feel like I need therapy over bed bugs. I don't know. Can we get a 1 in the chat if you've had them? You feel like
Kenju in chat. Kenju, the guy in chat, says my weekly live streams are his therapy. So, but hey, you have a good day. We'll talk to you later.
You too.
Thank you.
And God bless you.
Thank you
so much.
All right, bye.
Have a Merry Christmas.
You too.
Bye.
So I had a question in the chat room that asked if I thought bed bugs were becoming resistant to Crossfire. I don't think so. I really believe, truthfully, that the people that do not have success getting rid of bed bugs on their own are either inexperienced or they're just not mixing the pesticide correctly. Hello, this is Jason with Green Akers Pest Control. How are you today?
Jason, buddy, this is Kurt. I'm another exterminator. I've got a quick question for you.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I got a bed bugs tomorrow. Actually, we're always. I use Crossfire just like you do.
Okay.
And so basically, the question I had was, I got a duplex apartment complex, and these people have been self-treating for 3 years.
Oh boy, that's fun.
And yeah, so I'm wondering how well Crossfire is actually going to work.
I mean, I've been in houses that were completely infested that had millions of them, and I got rid of them in one treatment. And then I've had some that were really mild, and it took me 2 to 3 treatments to get rid of them. You know, a lot of it has to do with communication, and you know, it's like I try to explain. Well, they'll tell you this when you go to get your license renewed every so many years too. Is pest control is a two-way street. It's not just about what the exterminator can do for you. It's also what you can do to help the exterminator do their job. And one of the things is stop getting the bed bugs. Stop bringing them into your house. Stop visiting family that have them. Stop visiting friends that have them. Stop letting these people come over to your house. And that helps. And when people do that, or they practice tough love and they force their family to kill the bed bugs, then nobody has bed bugs anymore and everybody's happy. That's the biggest
you're
problem.
right. I mean, main thing that scares me with this whole situation is one of the tenants has been treating with Talstar
Oh,
on
that's
a monthly
awful.
basis for bed bugs.
Oh.
He's completely ran them in the walls. I mean, it's gonna be a fight.
The problem,
And I know
the problem
gonna be.
is that Talstar lasts for 90 days. And if he's using it inside, it will absolutely last for 90 days indoors. You have no sunlight, you have no weather effect, you have no, breakdown of the chemical like you would outside. And if he's using Talstar is labeled for bed bugs. I mean, they're right on the label. I've used Talstar for bed bugs before, back before Crossfire. I was using Talstar too. And it's really good for them, but you have to spray like all the time, like he's doing, typically every 2 weeks.
Because the problem is like it runs them in the walls.
Yes, it
So
does.
I know I think I'm gonna have to do them with some exit dust or something of that sort. I'm gonna have to treat inside the receptacle. Like obviously this is not gonna be one of the ones where you go straight in with Crossfire. It's gonna be a trickier one just because like we were just talking about with the whole Talstar thing. Because it's just a complete repellent when it comes to the Talstar thing. If you don't hit them right on the head.
Well, so I had this problem where I did a house. This was maybe 2 years ago out near Stanton, Virginia, because I go all over Virginia. If people call me, I go there. I do it. And he called me and he said he had another company come out and they actually treated with Talstar. That's what they used to kill bed bugs. And I told him that he was going to need to sign a 3-month contract. And we would come out and we would do 3 services once a month for 90 days. And that might take care of him. And even if it doesn't, he'll still probably need to have at least 1 to 2 follow-ups after that, just because I know if a professional has come in and used it, well, he's put it everywhere I'm going to put my stuff too. And so I know that the Crossfire is absolutely the Talstar is going to shine through that non-repellent chemical, and it's going to still be a repellent there. Now the bed bugs aren't going to want to starve to death. They're going to want to eventually kind of file out into the room like one by one, but they're not going to come out as quick because there's Talstar in the way. And so it took me, I was killing them. I mean, there were dead bed bugs everywhere, but every month I would come, they'd have a few more, they'd have a few more, and they'd have a few more. And the last time I went, I told the lady, I said, look, let me give you this website. Go buy you a bottle of Crossfire, mix it up, treat. And because she couldn't afford another treatment. And so I was like, do this, try this, and see if this will help you. And she went, she ordered it. She said that's all she needed was 1 more month. That's all she needed. And that took care of the problem. So I know that if it was recently, like within the last few weeks that it was treated with Talstar, it's going to be one of those things where it's going to take several months to get rid of the problem just because of how Talstar behaves. It's not an ideal solution for bed bugs. Not anymore. Not since they've got better things in the system.
Yeah, and that's kind of the step I put them on. Basically, it's going to be a 90-day plan. It's going to basically be where I come back, and we'll do the first one obviously coming up. Then I'm going to go back in 2 weeks and see how it's looking. Then the last one obviously is going to be months down the road. But we're going to have it's obviously going to be a 90-day type deal, just like you was talking about.
Right. I've gone in those Talstar jobs. They're miserable. It's almost as bad as diatomaceous earth. except you don't look like a coke addict when you leave a house.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Yeah, but that's all I had for you. I just
All
want to
right.
get a little bit of advice.
well, hey, good luck. I hope you'll be able to get rid of them. I'm sure you will. If you keep at it, I'm sure you will.
Yeah, I will.
Well, you have a good day then.
Oh, you too.
Yeah, so people still do use Talstar for bed bugs. It is a fairly inexpensive chemical, and it's not a horrible pesticide. It's bifenthrin. It's a synthetic pyrethroid, but most bed bugs are pyrethrin resistant now, and they just don't kill them. So I've been watching. I sit here and I'm watching this bed bug crawl around in this jar. I'm fascinated. You can blow in there and they smell the CO2 coming out of your breath. And see, she's been up there away from me. But see, there she is right there. There's a screen in there to kind of help her climb. But if you turn it this way, you can see her really good in there. But yeah, I have these are my pets. When I talk that this is a bedbug show, see, one of these days, I'm going to hold this glass tube up, and I'm going to drop it, and it's going to break. And these things are going to go everywhere. And my wife is going to scream, and she's going to throw something really heavy at me. And then you're going to read in my obituary how bedbugs killed me. I need to stop playing with them things at the desk. So what's everybody planning for their weekend? What are y'all going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. What are we going to do? We going to do anything? Might drive around and look at some lights. Everybody's got their lights up now. She got her headset in. She can't hear me.
What'd you say?
I said, what we going to do this weekend? I said, I think we're going to ride around and look at lights one day.
Yeah, we told the kids we were going to take them to look at the lights. And I think that's the only thing I've promised to do for the kids.
See, I got really passionate about that Vicane and I woke up the baby. That's what happened. That's what happened. And I was loud, right?
Yeah.
Because you said it sounded like I was talking in the bedroom upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's not good. I can't be waking up the baby. Getting all
It wasn't so much his
excited.
room, but when I went upstairs, it was like your voice was booming through the entire upstairs.
Really?
So I'm just assuming that's what it was.
I'm going to try to adjust my microphone. I'm going to try a different...
It could have been Corey too, because Corey was up there.
Oh. Y'all, I'm sorry if this is loud and annoying noises, but I'm going to try to adjust my microphone because I'm going to try to get a better sound while I'm live. Oh no, I dropped the washer. Crud. And see, it wasn't supposed to do that. I don't think this thing's going to come unplugged. Let's see. Let's put it like that. Now let's do like... Is that... Where is it? Is that the... I think I shouldn't have messed with this. I'm gonna put it back. I'm sorry if I'm loud, y'all, people. See, this is the kind of stuff I'm supposed to do while I'm setting up my stream. But I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this microphone and I'm like, this can be done better. And then maybe I won't get so many loud spikes. Because it really does peak bad sometimes. And I was listening to it. I go back and listen to the playback. And I'm like, you know, this can sound better. This can sound better. But if I put it here. And I turn this monitor like this. Wait a minute. Can I get it to work? I don't know if I can get it to work. If I can get that monitor to go there. And then put that there. And then put this. So y'all can see my microphone now. Like this. Put that like this. And then maybe you guys can hear me better. I don't know if you can or not. But my camera got all blurry. There we go. Hello. I don't know if that sounds any better or not. I get a lot of feedback on my microphone. I don't know why I get so much feedback. Because like right here, there's not really a lot of stuff making noise. My computer makes some noise. I get some fans going on in that. I don't have a lot of damp. I don't have like foam or anything on the wall behind me. And that probably doesn't help either. But anyway. Oh. So. Yeah, it's picking up a lot of my computer. That's what it is. Let's see if I do. Hello, my name is Alex, and I'm from Ohio. I'm a case manager. Let's see here. In the mental health field, and for years I spent all day, every day, worrying about getting bed bugs from clients. About 3 months ago, I brought one into my apartment and it laid a bunch of eggs. I saw and killed around a dozen of them. I lost sleep, I lost my sanity, I lost my life. Then I saw your channel after doing some research online and bought Crossfire immediately, and I've been bedbug free for 2 months now. So I just wanted to say thank you for giving me my life back. Well, thank you for telling me. I like to know this stuff. If you have been successful getting rid of bed bugs, I would like to know. Now, does that sound better? Oh, see. Oh, now it just picks up her tick, 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 ticking over there. That's what it is. See, now y'all can hear her. See, I turned that fan off. I had a fan running because I was having issues with my computer a while back. So I just turned the internal fan so it just ran all the time. And then when I do my live streams, it's like, that's really loud. I don't want that background noise. I want to sound good for people. I want people to hear me. So, anyway, if you have been successful getting rid of bed bugs, I would like to know. I do like to know. I like to hear success stories. I like knowing that it's helped people. That's the whole reason I do this, is to help people. So, let me know. Tell chat. Let chat know. So, I got talking about Vicane, got all upset. Told my wife, says it's really upsetting. So she said I should talk about it. Makes me feel better. See, this is why I started my YouTube in the first place. I started YouTube because I came home with a story about bed bugs, and I was telling my wife, and she said, you should go on YouTube. You should tell people about this. People need to hear this. People need to hear how upset this makes you. And so I did, and here I am. Here we are, together, talking about bugs. So, I don't know if I'm going to be on here much anymore, though. I'm thinking about getting off for the night. I'm tired. It was a long day, and I got to get up really early tomorrow. Got to go treat a daycare before the babies get there. Really early. Just for the night, Kenju. Not forever. I like YouTube. YouTube's fun for me. I enjoy it. So, let's go over this question. From Erica. We had an exterminator come out today. He did a heat treatment. I now see that you don't recommend that, but it's done. I was under the impression they were using Crossfire or Apprehend, but he told me he used Alpine. I purchased some Crossfire concentrate and plan to retreat at some point. How long should I wait? So if you had somebody treat your house with Alpine, I would wait probably 30 to 60 days because that's how long Alpine will last. And Alpine will kill bed bugs. Alpine's actually a really good chemical for bed bugs. I still use it sometimes for bed bugs. It's good. So that's actually what I told Erica on the thingy, whatever. But she asked me, she said, is there any concern about toxicity versus Crossfire, or is it pretty similar? And the truth is that Crossfire and Alpine are a lot similar. They're not the same. They're not the same thing. They're completely different pesticides, but they are similar in their toxicity towards mammals in that they don't really perform, they don't really provide much of a risk. So, oh, Julie, that was a question that was asked on another video. I went through and looked at my comments, and I was just reading one from a comment on a past video. Okay, so Good Girl says, how can you know for sure that they are all gone? I haven't seen dead ones. I don't think I have a reaction to them either. So not everybody has a reaction to bed bugs, and you don't always find dead bed bugs when you treat with Crossfire. Crossfire does not drive the bugs out. It poisons them, and they typically go back to wherever they're living, and that's where they die. Sometimes it's in the wall, sometimes it's under the bed, sometimes it's in a box spring, and so you don't always find actually, dead bugs. You can. I mean, you can. I go behind myself all the time and find dead bugs, but not always. And usually the way that you tell that the bed bugs are gone is you just stop seeing them. I tell people, if you haven't seen any signs of bed bugs for at least a month, then typically you're bed bug free. That's industry standard. That's from, no egg casings, no bugs, no bug casings, no blood spots or fecal matter or anything like that. Typically you could tell that you don't have them. But the Kenju just pointed out, he says, you can look for their poop and random blood stains. That's typically how you do. But I've had people posting, different things here and there about the blood stains that they've got. I'm on Reddit. I have a Reddit that I do, and Green Acres PC over there on Reddit as well. And so I help people there. And somebody had posted a picture of blood stains on a pillow, and I'm like, it looks like somebody scratched a pimple, honestly. That just because you have blood stains doesn't mean you have bed bugs either. That, there are other signs. I wouldn't go upon blood stains alone. I would go with, you might have blood stains, but do you have black smears too? Do you have casings? Do you have any other sign of bed bugs other than blood stains? Because, you could have a nosebleed in the middle of the night, and it's completely gone by the morning, and you didn't even know. It's just a mild nosebleed. And so, I don't, let's talk about menstruation. I don't really want to talk about that. But there's lots of different things that you could have bleeding in the bed that have nothing to do at all with bed bugs. So, how long do you wait after a treatment of Crossfire before you say you're bed bug free? Yeah, like I said, a month. Usually a month. If you haven't had any signs of bed bugs within a month, you're typically bed bug free. Any bed bugs outside of that, like if you 60 days, 90 days, and you all of a sudden start finding bed bugs again, usually that's because you're reinfesting. That's a sign that you're bringing them in from somewhere, probably the same place you got them the first time. Is it possible to live with bed bugs for years and never know it? I would not believe that was possible at all, because you are going to start seeing them usually after 6 months. Silly question. Where would the poop most likely be, on the walls or in the corner? The poop is usually on the bed itself, the mattress, the box spring, sheets, pillowcases, the bed skirting. If you have a bed skirt on the bed, check around the edges of that. The boards. If you flip your box spring up, you can look at the boards under the box spring. Take that piece of felt off the bottom and look at the boards under the bottom. A lot of times they'll be there. In fact, I can show you. Let me see if I can find pictures. I think I've got some pictures that I can show you. Let's see. Oh, me, oh my. Me, oh my. Can I not look at albums? I can look at albums. Bed bugs. There's some bed bug pictures right there. Alright. So we're going to use... I think I can do this. I don't think there's anything on here that people are going to see that they shouldn't see. Alright. So there's bed bugs underneath the corner guard. See, if you play this, I don't know if it's going to make any noise or not. Yeah, there. See those corner guards right there on the edge of the box spring? See how they're hiding up behind there? That's kind of what their poop looks like. Let's see. Do I have any other pictures on here? That's a video. There's some poop stains there around the edge of the... These are all ones I've taken myself. Hear that crustiness. That's the... There's some eggs in there. And the little black stains. That's what their poop looks like. Let's see... Alright, see there's around the box where the felt, see that felt I was telling you about? This is a pretty severe case. It's a pretty severe case of bed bugs. I mean, you may not have them this bad, but see how that piece of felt staples, here's where it was sitting right on the bed frame. You see a big cluster of them there. They like to squeeze in the cracks. So, see? A bunch of bed bugs there. Those are the staples that hold everything together. Okay, you could peel that back, and they're all up underneath that there. So, anyway, that's what they look like. That's what bed bugs look like when they're on your bed. If you've had them for years, that's what it looks like. Truthfully. Bed bugs are big. Bed bugs are big. Do you want to see a bed bug? Where are my bed bugs? Alright. So this is my hand. This is my ring. See my ring? This is my ring. Alright? It's the same size as this jar. Okay? I've got bed bugs in this jar. These are visible. Alright? These are all visible. This is the size of a bed bug. Alright, so if I can get the camera to focus on it in there. See, there's a live bed bug in there. See? Oh, come on now, work. There we go. So, see them crawling around in there? That's a live bed bug. They're a pretty good size. They're not as small as you think they are. Alright? They're a good size. There's an egg in there. See, right there. That's an egg. So you can see that. That's visible. There's no magnification. Is it going to work? There we go. There's no magnification at all. If you look at these little poop stains, see those little black specks right there? That's poop. That's bedbug poop inside the jar. And you can see how horrible I bite my nails. But that's their poop stains. All right? Every single stage of bedbug is visible. They're not specks. They're visible. They're good size. About the size of an apple seed, full grown. That's the size of a bedbug. They're big. You can see them. They're bigger than a flea. About probably 3 or 4 times the size of a flea. Oh, hey, Sugarcane. I think you said you were trying to catch my live before. But you always try to catch my live. Rory. Hey, Rory.
Yeah?
Do you have any more cocoa?
No.
Oh. I wanted more cocoa. I'm out. I'm all out. So, anyway. Bed bugs. If you think you have bed bugs, but you don't see stuff like this, you probably don't have bed bugs. My nose is itchy. I am not picking my nose. I am itching my nose. I have an itchy nose. I'm sorry. I've never seen a live bug. I see what I believe is poop everywhere. I have seen black streaks on the furniture, but cannot find evidence, and I think I'm going crazy. Reassuring to see the size of a live one. Yes, so that's what a live one looks like, and I save them. They're my friends. This one, I think, well, see, Olga and Bertha and Helga, they died because I starved them to death because I am a horrible pet owner. These bugs, I think most of these bugs are dead anyway because they were treated with like bug spray, but that one lived. He lived. He's the bug that lived. He's Harry Potter. But anyway, all these other ones are dead in here. There's only one live one in here. And I put up a poll. I think I'm gonna do one of these every week. Let's see. Let's do start a poll. Should I feed my bed bug? There. You know what? Oh my goodness. Let me show you. Let me show you. And you go see my cool pants. Maybe you won't see my pants, but this is my spider. I gotta hang my spider here. I forgot about my spider. Oh. 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 Oh my goodness. I can't hang it. There we go. Alright. There's my spider. This is Skeletor. He is my spider. I got him when everybody was selling their Halloween decorations cheap. I got him. And anyway, so we had a poll. I'm gonna make a poll. That's what I'm gonna do. My community is gonna name my bed bug. So let us do a poll. So we'll go here. I love this. So people in chat right now, give me some names for a bed bug. I have 4 options. You could pick from 4 different options. So let's do your channel. And then let's go to community. And let's make a poll. So, name my pet bed bug. So what's a good name for a bed bug? Actually, let me see how many options I got. Okay, so I got 5 options. 5 options. How long do you have to feed them before they die? So it's anywhere from 4 months to a year that they can last without a blood meal. This one's pretty healthy. She's full grown adult. She could probably last about a year before she dies. So, yes. A very long time. These bed bugs up here. So, let me show you my collection. People were laughing at me last week because I showed them my collection. So these are my jars of bed bugs. So this is a baby bottle that a customer gave me of bed bugs. See? There's bed bugs in there. Bed bugs and poop and all kinds of stuff in there. And then I've got this jar here. Now my wife made me do this. She made me take this jar and put all these bugs in it. But I have... These have been dead long time. Oh, stop talking to stupid watch. Alright, so I got a bag here. See? Bed bugs. And then I got more bed bugs in here. Right there, bed bugs. Lots of bed bugs in this jar. And I've got another one of these tubes here with more bed bugs. So I got lots of bed bugs. I save them. I collect them. Apparently, I'm saving corpses now because that's all it is now. They're just dead bed bugs. But I do this for you. I don't do this for me. I do this for you. I go do these jobs to kill bed bugs, and I'm like, ooh, I can save those and take them and show them to my audience. So that's why I have them. So Someone said dead is an option. Well, dead ain't really a name. What's a good name for a bed bug, Alicia?
A bed bug?
A bed bug. Let's pretend it's a female, because I think it's a female. So Dracula wouldn't work. How about Elvira? Do you know who Elvira is? Alicia. Do you know who Elvira is?
Bed.
You go look it up. Oh my goodness,
No.
don't. Huh? She'll know who Elvira is.
What about? You can name most of them like Harley Quinn or something like that, since she's like out for blood.
Harley Quinn. Oh, come on. Alright, Harley Quinn. Hey, Roy, what would you name a female bedbug?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Serana? I don't know.
What?
Serana?
Why?
I'm just thinking of a character that I knew that was a vampire.
I don't know. Gretchen. That's a good one. See, Kenju falling through. Gretchen. Morticia. Oh, that's Adam's Family.
Oh yeah.
Morticia's a good name.
That's good.
I like Adam's Family. Adam's Family's good. Morticia and Gomez Adams. I love Adam's Family. I'm going to put Fester in there, because that's my name. I'm going to pick that one. Because Fester, or, I don't know, maybe not Fester. Because if it's a girl, that's not good. We're going to pretend it's a girl, because it's a strong, independent woman. Let's see. Are rust orange spots bedbug related? No. Betty Bugs. Betty Bugs, like Betty Boop. And then we need another one. One more. One more name. A bug. A bug. A bed bug. Out for blood. I know. Amber Heard. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So now there is a poll on YouTube channel. So let me show you how to get to it. Deanna says gold digger. That's what Amber Heard was, wasn't she? Alright, so let me see. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to run use the restroom. And I'm going to let y'all listen to some music while if I could find it. Yes. I shall return in a minute. It won't take me long. Sorry, I had to let that play out. I like that song. So, let me show you what to do. So let's say
I found this on the web.
you go to youtube.com/ Green Acres PC. Like that. There's my channel. And you hit this button over here, subscribe, right here. Because you've been here and you like what I got to say and you want to say, hey, I want to see more videos that Jason makes because this is pretty cool stuff. So you click that button. But then you go over to community tab right here. And there is the poll. That is how you get to it. It's got five different options, and we're going to name my pet bedbug. So that is how you get to it. If you want to go, I recommend you go do it and get your vote out. So anyway. I'm so tired, man. I'm beat. My wife said she's voting for Morticia. But she doesn't want to sway the vote. Don't vote based on what she says. But she's voting Morticia because she likes the Addams family. I like Addams family. I love Addams family. I think Addams family's hilarious. I like the Munsters too. What was the Munster? What was Herman Munster's wife? I can't remember what her name was. Now, there's a lot of times people will see wood staining and think that that is bed bugs, but a lot of times the stains on the wood is actually not bed bugs. It can be caused by just the way the polyurethane, sets up. Hey, Inoith. You said, hey, mister. Are you talking to me? I like the Betty Bugs name, but to me, that name is for a bug that doesn't crave our blood. You guys get to pick. Because just like this spider here, this is Skeletor. Y'all voted. I wanted Beetlejuice. I voted for Beetlejuice. But everybody else voted for Skeletor. So Skeletor is the name of the spider. In fact, there's an emote for people who are joined. So if you go to my channel and you join, which means, it's a subscription. You don't have to do it. But if you do, then you get to use special emotes in chat like Kenju. He's joined. He's a member. So he has joined the channel. If you join the channel, you join with all the other people who are. See, sign in, become a member. You can become a member. And then you get access to videos early before anyone else does. And you also get access to special posts on the community forum that you don't get to see very often. So, that you don't get to see at all because it's only for members. So, and I do have some members-only videos, but they don't have anything to do with killing bugs. They're just stuff about me, things I do, hobbies I have, and stuff like that. So, if you're curious. Like, see, that's the what lady. Kenji made that one. And then there's also one of me. I like this one because I'm, neurotic. There you go. There's me. But anyway. I had 3 Black Widow pets for about a year. I had a Black Widow pet one time. Were we married when I had my Black Widow pet? Alicia?
What'd you say?
We were married when I had a Black Widow, weren't we?
Yes. You've
Yeah.
had 2 since you've been married.
Yeah, I've had 2. I tell you what would be fun. Wouldn't it be fun to have a pet Black Widow and do this live on stream? Feed the Black Widow bed bugs. Wouldn't that be fun? I could take one of these little tubes like this. I have me a Black Widow. I could sit her right here. I put a little shelf for her right here. Put her right here. And she could sit here. And then when I get on live, I'll bring bed bugs home. And feed her bed bugs. You guys could watch me feed her bed bugs. Wouldn't that be fun? I think people would love that. I actually think that is entertainment value. There is a lot of entertainment value in feeding bed bugs to a Black Widow. What do you think? What do you think, Alicia?
No.
Why? Kenju says yes.
I think that a black widow is just a little bit. I would be more likely to say, get a tarantula.
But black
and
widows are
fang.
pretty though.
Yeah, but they're also can be. I have young children in the house. It's not something I really.
I'm not gonna let the widow loose.
Well, not on purpose, no.
Well, no, I'm not gonna do it anyway. Wendy Cole says, "How dangerous are black widows? They can be dangerous to
Dangerous
babies.
for young children.
I do have a 1-year-old. She's trying. I can get a different spider. If I had a different spider that wasn't venomous, could I do that?
Yeah, I would be more okay with that.
Like what? Like a garden spider, but they're big.
Garden spiders can get big, yes.
I'm talking about the ones that are like the size of your hand, and they make those.
It's gonna be hard to find one right now.
Yeah, but I could find a black widow. I got a wood pile out back.
No.
But
What if she spins a web?
well, yeah, she's gonna spin a web. She's gonna catch.
And then lays eggs in a jar.
If she doesn't have a black widow man, then she's not gonna make no
But what if
eggs.
she had a man just before you brought her in?
I'll ask her. I'll have her go on Maury Povich or something, and we'll find out if she got a baby daddy or not. Does that work? I think we should do a black widow. People are saying yes. You know you tried to get me fed to bedbugs last week?
Yeah, I did.
And now I'm trying to get a black widow. I think that's safe. I could put one of those little shelves right here and sit her right here. That would be really cool. Wouldn't y'all think that'd be really cool? I think that'd be really cool. That'd be pretty cool. You know what I could do? I could do a TikTok live and just sit my camera up and y'all could watch her. That would be entertaining. That is entertainment value. People will watch other people sleep on TikTok, Alicia. Sleep. They just lay there and sleep, and people watch it. I gone in TikTok, and I watched this person. They were sleeping, and I clicked the video, and there was like 6,000 people sitting there watching this person just sleep. Who watches somebody just sleep? Do you watch? Hey, Alicia. She's not paying attention to me. She's like, he's going off now. She ain't gonna listen to me.
But I do watch people's pets. I love watching people's pets on TikTok.
Exactly, and it will be my pet. Black Widow.
No, you're not getting a black widow.
It would be so cool. It would be cool. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be really cool.
It will be squished before it even gets the camera.
She
set
can't
up.
hear me. She can't hear me. Shh.
Better yet, I'll just get Rory on my side and have him exterminated.
If the Black Widow got loose in the house, it would die. I practiced preventative pest control. The whole house is treated. They're not going to live in here. Have you seen a live bug in this house? Other than the random stink bug.
Fish last week.
Yeah, but you just got treated yesterday. Your service was due. We just treated the house yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Since yesterday? Alexis thinks I should do it. And Kenju said yes. And other people are just laughing at me. Alright. Alright. I'll tell you what. What if YouTube says, okay, I'm going to make a poll. So people said 61...
Are you going to have YouTube be your wife?
They're not... No! Hold on. I'm going to see what they say anyway. Should I get a pet Black Widow and feed it bed bugs?
If you bring a black widow in this house, I'm going to go get a cat.
I'm allergic.
So I'm allergic to spiders. They
No,
make me
you're
break out
not.
in terror.
Well, the poll is up, and I'm just curious. I am not 100% yes so far. I'm just curious. I'm just curious what people will say. So far, I have 80% yes. So we will see. We will let this run for a few minutes while I'm winding down my stream because I'm at way longer than I should have been. I should already be done by now. But I want us to give you 10 minutes. I'm going to give it 10 minutes and then I'm going to end the stream. It'll be an hour and 30 minutes I've been on here and we'll see what people say. Alexis says that she wants to see it, but she agrees with you that we should not have a black widow in the house. And Alex says no widow because I have a young baby in the house. And so now it's at 57%. Oh, come on. 57%, 56% yes. It's still 56%, which is still a yes. It's still a yes. I don't have enough no's yet. But I think that would be that is absolutely entertaining. I would watch that. The reason I base entertainment value on what I would watch. Because I don't watch a lot of TV. Because TV's not entertaining anymore. Not like it used to be. I don't watch new stuff. New stuff's garbage. But I would absolutely watch somebody feed bugs to a black widow. Especially bed bugs. I hate bed bugs. Or stink bugs. Throw a stink bug in there and watch her devour it. Wouldn't you watch that, Alicia? If you were scrolling TikTok and someone was feeding...
For the safety from behind my camera, which is not in my house.
What if I put it outside in a cage? Can I do that?
No.
But it's outside.
I don't want to make our neighborhood a Black Widow neighborhood.
I'm not doing that either. It's going to be in like an aquarium or something. Or like a jar. I'll put holes in the lid so it can breathe. Like lightning bugs. Fine. 55% say yes anyway. Just so you know. Oh. She's mean to me. She doesn't want me to have any pets. I just want a pet. I was so upset. I walk it every day. I'll empty its litter box. I have had 3 black widows for pets. I had one when I lived with my dad, and I had 2 since we've been married.
You had one with your ex-wife too.
Did I?
Yes.
I should have put that in the bed with her. Do 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 do. She keeps taking the words right out of my mouth.
Who?
Alexis said that about you. Yes, I want to see it, but not in my house. Is Ortho Bedbug Max create a barrier, or is it gone in 2 weeks? Ortho Bedbug Max is garbage. Don't waste your money. So far, it's a 50-50 yes, no. Dude, get you a black widow to show us, but keep it somewhere, not in the house or around the children or her. Well, what's the fun in that? The entertainment is listening to her squeal when I'm feeding it bugs. That's what's entertaining, because she sits right here with me when I do my live streams. Like, my desk is a big U. Like, this is one part, and then where the monitors are right here, this is one part, and then over there, that's her part. She sits over there. And she's here with me when I stream every night. She's here. She's like... It's like when you watch those TV shows where you got the late night host and you've always got the guy over in the corner or girl or whatever over in the corner, and she's talking too. That's her. She's over there. She's entertainment. It would be absolutely entertaining if I had a black widow here. You guys got to listen to her squeal. I might even buy a fish. I might even buy another little camera just to set up so you could have 2 camera shots, one of me and one of the black widow while I stream. That would be so cool. I think it would be really cool. Not any spider would work, says Wendy. Yeah, but any spider is not a black widow. A black widow. So people are afraid of bed bugs. This is what I think of when I think of, like, you know, something to do on my channel. People are afraid of bed bugs, but people are afraid of black widows too. People are really afraid of those spiders. They're not that bad. They're not mean. They're not aggressive. Unless they're guarding eggs, they're not typically very aggressive. But I mean, I could feed the bed bugs to any spider. But if I feed the bed bugs to a black widow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You don't see that every day. Hey, this guy's feeding bed bugs to a black widow. That'd be pretty neat. But as the man of the house, you just have to take the lead on this. The people have spoken. Alicia.
Oh, really?
I mean, any spider would be fun. I mean, I would honestly watch any spider eat a bed bug. But Black Widow is something that people are afraid of. And, I mean, I don't think people should be afraid of Black Widows. They're not that scary. They do harm infants and elderly. People with, compromised immune systems, or basically babies don't really have much of an immune system at all because they haven't developed one yet. They haven't been alive long enough. And so it can harm a baby, or it can harm someone who, like I said, they have a debilitated immune system. So I don't like bed bugs or spiders, but I'm glad to hear that spiders eat them suckers. Well, I don't know. See, the thing is, I did a house one time for bed bugs, and they had a pretty severe case of bed bugs, and they also had a bad case of spiders, and they had these little sack spiders living around, and they were catching bed bugs and eating them. So I just assume if I put a Black Widow in a cage and threw bed bugs in there, it would eat them. Oh, and then someone said that if I get a second camera, Alicia, to watch the spider, then I need a third camera to watch you squirm when I feed the spider.
Oh.
That's called a fake laugh. She's fake laughing. She does not find that funny. It's a 50-50 vote, Alicia. So I gotta have to make a decision up for myself if I'm gonna do this or not. It would be really good entertainment. It would be. There's lots of stuff to be entertaining. I like to entertain.
Wouldn't a chameleon also eat bugs, though?
A chameleon? I don't want a chameleon. A chameleon. I'd get a bearded dragon.
Oh, fuck it. Sorry. For watch my language. No, I don't like those things.
You filthy. I heard that. That was bad. You should say words like that. Say an F word on my stream. That was horrible. Did y'all hear that? I think I need to get me a Black Widow as punishment. Would a roach eat a bed bug? Actually, yes. Roaches do eat bed bugs. They do eat bed bugs. Roaches eat other roaches. %. Alicia, 13 votes. I'm going to have a lot more than 13 votes to get a Black Widow spider. I'm telling you that right now. I only have 11 viewers on stream right now. There ain't nobody watching me tonight. Everybody's out shopping for Christmas presents. Kenji says, for a natural pesticide, you can just put Black Widows all around your bed. Hey! There's a service I can offer my customers. I know you've got bed bugs, but would you like me to bring in about 5 to 700 Black Widow spiders? They eat bed bugs. Or, how about I just come bring a 5-gallon bucket of cockroaches and drop them in here? They eat bed bugs. No, I don't think people would like that. So, so the votes have come in. Well, I guess I should really give it the full 10 minutes. I got another minute left. As much as I would tune in to watch them suckers be eaten live, I feel like her, and I wouldn't want to live Black Widow. Even though you're an exterminator, anything is possible. I would kill the damn Black Widow. If a Black Widow got loose in my house, I'd kill it. I've had Black Widows in the house before, back when lizards are boring. They don't have venom or cool webs, Alicia. Now it's 50-50 again. We got another vote. But anyway, so I used to get Black Widows in the house when I lived at a couple houses back, because I'm married to a gypsy. We've moved like 6 times. But a couple years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I used to cut wood a lot. I had a wood stove in the house we used to live in, and I burned wood to keep the house warm. And so in the winter, when you're bringing wood in, especially if it's going to snow, you bring wood in the night before so you've got snow so it stays dry. And we had a black widow. So in my dining room, on the light above the dining room table, my son hollered out. Him and my daughter were in the kitchen eating, or the dining room or whatever, eating their breakfast, and he hollered out in the morning, "Hey, Dad, come in here. There's this cool spider. I think it's a black widow." And it was dangling down from a web off of the light off of the ceiling. The black widow was in my dining room. So they come in on wood all the time this time of year. So it's not hard to find them. You can find black widows. You absolutely can. So anyway, I'm going to call it a night. The vote was 50-50. That's sad. 50-50 vote out of 14 people. 7 people said yes and 7 people said no. I think I'm the deciding vote, Alicia. Because when you have a consensus and you got 50-50, doesn't somebody have to vote, right? Like, don't I have to cast the winning vote?
Cast the winning vote.
I think I have to cast it, though, because I'm like the president. Right?
No.
So you cast the winning vote, yes or no?
I think I cast the winning vote.
Okay, so what is it?
No spider. No spider.
She's
I think
cool.
I put up with an awful lot just letting you keep your bed bugs.
It would be so cool. It would be so cool. Alright, well, I guess no's the answer. I can't get a black widow and feed it bed bugs. It would be really cool, though. It really would. Anyway, y'all have a good night. I'm going to call it a night. I'm glad for everybody showed up. Thank you. I was entertained, I think, more than anybody tonight. I had a fun time. So hopefully you guys stick around. We'll see you next week. And don't forget, you should subscribe to the channel while you're here, or join if you want and become a member. So, and get all the perks that come with being a member. Y'all have a real great night. I appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.